walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day.
Hey! Hey! TW! Hey! Whoa!
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day.
Hey! Hey! TW! Hey! Whoa!
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day.
Hey! Hey! TW! Hey! Whoa!
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. Hey,
DW!
Hey! Whoa!
Hello. Welcome back to Shroud Around Hong Kong. We're continuing in The Shadows of Hong Kong, the epilogue campaign. Where we're working for the cops to take down some quote-unquote corrupt cops. Which is to say, they're not following the overall corporate program, I guess. Something like that. I don't know. Look at those cats. They're so cute. Bit tired tonight, so we'll see how this goes. I think we need to go talk to everyone. I think we didn't do that last time. I think literally we just spent like 3 hours doing the mission. Oh, there's no doctor. It's just machines. Just machines. Is this just gonna be the same stuff? Okay, I think we've already had those conversations. So, Constable Huey? Runner, what is it this time? How'd you know it was me? Motions to your feet, eyes still on this PDA. Your footsteps. You can tell a lot about a person by the sound of their footfall, their weight, their height, if they're carrying something heavy, if they're struggling to stay upright, if they got cybered limbs, if they're angry, scared, or happy. The sound of your feet reveals a lot. Wow. This guy's a real Sherlock. Something tone over your stride when we first met. Now I always know when you're coming. Sherlock switches PDA's display screen off. He looks at you. Just a little something I picked up on the streets. But I'm sure you're here with other business. Nope. He's gonna be a forensic footstep expert. Testify to some bullshit. Let's talk to Duncan. You catch Duncan at the end of his workout routine. He grabs a towel wrapped around his neck and pulls it toward his face, mopping sweat to reveal flushed skin and brown eyes. Hey, glad you're here. I'm just about to come find you. Grabs his goggles hanging from his top bunk and slips them over his eyes. Side jobs are fine and good, but we've got an opportunity here. We shouldn't squander it. Get me to that station, and I'll make Crate pay for what she's done. I think we should take advantage of these side jobs. Never know what could happen. We might find something that'll be helpful when we finally confront Crate. Or we might find ourselves dead. Running the shadows is a risky business. You want to wind up 6 feet under before we ever get to Crate? You want to take that risk? I can't force you to do anything, but I'd rather have you with me than against me, Duncan. Duncan holds his face in his hands and takes a deep breath, his eyes locked to the floor. I'm with you, Cade. You know that. Just hate this waiting game. It's driving me fucking insane. York lets out another slow breath. He looks at you, mouth a straight line. Let me know when you're ready to leave. I'll be there. Duncan, have you noticed all the bird crap in the bolt hole? What gives? I haven't seen any. His lips part and he stamps his fingers. Actually, now that you mention it, I might have heard a bird. Nods thoughtfully. Yeah, that's right. I thought maybe it was just a rat scratching around inside the walls, but it didn't really sound like one. Motherfucker hit me up a couple nights ago. Surprised I haven't heard or seen it. Well, for all we know, it might not be a bird. Well, it's not a fucking rhino. Duncan scowls. Hey, fuck you! What I mean is that a bird is an easy answer, but we're ruling out some other important possibilities. Could be another squatter, late night scavenger. Maybe something's running loose inside these rotting walls. Or maybe it's a possum. Only assuming it's a bird because of all this shit everywhere. Occam's razor, Duncan. The simplest answer is usually correct. An annoyed Duncan leans his back against the cabin wall. Alright, let's just say it is a bird. I'll just lure it out, somehow. Knock yourself out. Or the bird, preferably. With a roll of his broad shoulders, he shrugs off your comment. I've got it, Cade. But I've got a feeling this whole thing's going to wind up being a real pain. He looks around and shakes his head. Jesus, this place. Can't wait to get out of here. What did you think of the last run? Oh, I think there's just some lightning outside. Oh boy. Did have a severe thunderstorm warning. But normally this game's very loud, but it seems very quiet right now, so I'm going to turn it up. That Lily was thunderstorm of no fucks given, wasn't she? Knew just how to get under your skin. She pushed me off, but I gotta say, I respected that she had the balls to call people out on their shit. Rubs his neck while he thinks. She might have been in her 70s, but that didn't make her any wiser. Side of the corp after all she'd been through? Damn. What a waste. I guess people will do anything when they're desperate. I know I have. Still, it'd be nice if someone manages to benefit from the crap that these corporations pull for once. Who knows? Maybe she'll live. I honestly hope she does. Isabel. Stale metallic air fills Isabel's cabin. The round window that's usually cracked is shut tight, and it feels like the temperature in the room is raised somewhat, maybe due to the lack of ventilation. Isabel's on her knees, hunched over her cyber deck, typing vigorously. You can see sweat beading on her forehead. She looks exhausted. She pauses and sits up for a moment. 4:19 a.m. 1 nanodrive. You look busy. I'll come back later. You hear Isabel muttering to herself as you leave. Oh. Two large, tired eyes glance up at you. Guess I could break for a couple minutes. What is it? Think of the last run. I admit when we first found Lily, I thought we'd been handed a high-paying babysitting job. She proved to be more capable, and also more snarky than I expected. She chuckles, and then some. Snark was on full display when she refused to side with either Fuji or Yamatetsu. She decided to put the power in her own hands, and I respect that. It'd be a shame if someone with that kind of investment in life died. Maybe she won't. Maybe. Gobbit. Gobbit raised an eyebrow. Another day in paradise, eh, Seattle? Seriously, though, we should get on that run for Q and Lamb. The sooner we hit that police station, the sooner we can watch Krait's messy public downfall. Not usually one for spectator sports, but this is one that I want a front row seat for. Don't worry, Gobbit. We'll hit the station soon enough. Good. So, what's up for you? After we kill Krait, what's next for you? Got any big plans? She shrugs. Not really. I'm happy where I'm at. Even Eddie Chang has gotten nicer since the whole Walt City thing. What about you? Think you're doing something different after all this is over? I don't know. Maybe. I haven't put a lot of thought into it. Yeah, well, don't think too hard. Things would get boring around here if you took off. I don't do well with boredom. Because even if you were to scurry off somewhere, I'd keep tabs on you. That's what friends do. I'd prefer it if you stayed, though. The only person on the boat who's brave enough to eat my cooking. No. What do you think of the last run? That Lily was a precocious little scamp, wasn't she? All piss and vinegar, that one. I mean, she was older than both of us together, and the bratty kid thing was just an act, but she had me going there for a while there. Killing everybody and leaving Lily to figure things out for herself was a novel solution, I'll give you that. But who knows, maybe she'll do better on her own. In her shoes, that's what I'd have wanted, I'll tell you that much. And we got paid a lot, so it was a happy ending for everyone, except for all the people that we killed. It's true. I wonder if we can look at anything out of the noodle machine. Nope. Hey, Raptor. Have you been doing any more design work on Koshai recently? As a matter of fact, I have. I think it'll be fabricating anytime soon, mind you, but I've been exploring a recent obsession, trying to hammer it into something useful. His lips curl into a rueful smile. The concept is somewhat, how to put it, avant-garde, perhaps, but with time, I hope to put it to the test. Why so cryptic? What's this recent obsession of yours? Perhaps it would be best if I showed you. Just a moment, I'll clear away the clutter so you can see for yourself. He turns to his terminal and rattles off a series of commands, and the windows that crowd the display disappear. You're left with a perspective view of something that looks like a cross between a scorpion's leg and the jawbone of a large carnivore. The entire assembly bristles with jagged, tooth-like protrusions. Our encounter with the Yama King was a revelatory experience for me. To see such a being up close, to watch how it moved with my own eyes, to observe the crenellations of its flesh and the sculpted ivory of its crown. He spreads his hands. I was, for lack of a better word, inspired. Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm still a long way off from fabricating anything usable. Emulating the physiology of a creature that should not exist is proving to be quite the design challenge. It is, however, a wonderful way to kill time between jobs, and who knows, against all odds this work might one day bear fruit. Only time will tell. What do you intend to do after we finish this? He shrugs. I expect I'll return to what I was doing before we got press ganged into working for the HKPF. I'll shadowrun for funds and entertainment. Spend my spare hours working on and refining my mechanical counterpart. Koshai scurries forward and Raptor rests his hands on the drone's chassis. The drone rubs up against his leg like a dog, light glinting off the smooth contours of its hardened body. Always a work in progress, don't you know? How could he not be? To improve Koshai is to improve the best part of myself. No, I totally agree with that. Koshai is the best part of him. It's the part that's not a complete terrifying sociopath asshole. So you're saying he'll never be finished with Koshai? I sincerely doubt it. Koshai is my masterpiece, and I will continue to refine him until I die. He smiles, his eyes twinkling. That's assuming I fail to achieve immortality, of course. And that is far from a far-gone conclusion, I assure you. What about you, my friend? Do you have any grand ambitions to share? If so, share them. I'm all ears. I can't say what my plans are for certain. We'll just have to see how this thing plays out. Fair answer. I suppose we shall have to wait and see for ourselves. Use a cigarette a tap, and the ash that clings to the tip spills to the floor. Let's change the subject. The future can wait. I'm sure there are many more pressing matters that we could discuss. There aren't, actually. Hello again. Is there anything else I can assist you with? I guess not. You weren't on the last run, got you? Let's see what's on our computer. I have no claim payment. I've attached your fee. Thanks again for what you did. I know things didn't quite go as planned. I'm impressed you stuck it out. I don't really know where I'm going next. Maybe I'll try somewhere in Europe or the UCAS. Get a fresh pair of eyes on my condition. Still, anything's better than being kept a prisoner in your own house. The BBS? Okay. Decker still looking for a team! Experienced Decker still looking for a team to run with. Potential for a longer-term arrangement. Getting by on solo work, but I can't take on most jobs without a team. Seriously, anyone will do. Requirements. You must not take experimental stims during runs. You must not tamper with chemicals in secret labs. You must know how to properly operate a moped. You must listen to your Decker when your Decker says, I don't have control of that turret yet. You must have a good sense of humor. Optional. Hey, I'm with a group that could really use a decker. My buddies are a street Sam and a weapon specialist, and I'm a chamois, follower dog. Also, we're new to Shadowrunning, so I'd be grateful for your expertise and connections. God, what a fucking... this is just such a paragraph of, like, the idea that people would identify this way and talk about themselves this way. When you say you're new, how new? We know what it's like to be on the streets, pulling small ice, smashing and grabbing, surviving. We're used to steering clear of triad thugs, operating under the radar. We're from the Walled City, see? You're from the Walled City? As in you lived there until the riots? That was a really unlucky place for a long time. I'm not sure. Come on, you think we might be unlucky? We're green, but we're not idiots. We know about you, about your team. People talk. Well, we're willing to take the chance. We believe that our luck has turned. Maybe your bad luck streak is broken too. Only one way to find out. Fine. I shouldn't be superstitious. We'll just find the right milk run to start with. You did review my list of requirements above, right? Oh yeah, this is going to be a blast. Great. Follow up to the running joke threads in the first, the main game. Hey y'all, I'm really freaked out. I live alone, in more or less my own custom-built panic room, real secure. Everything was normal when I went to bed last night, but this morning, I found a threatening message on my bulletin board. What kind of message? It was some kind of weird poem, and it was written out in push pins. It said, Shadowrunning Fink, I know what you did last night. Have a nice day. J. So, what the hell? I'd say you pissed someone off, mate. There's gotta be a simple explanation. Who's got it in for you? Curious who J could be. What I really want to know is, what did you do last night? I was on a run, man. Nothing special. Can't talk about it, though, you know. Au contraire, Pinky swear. It's the key to the mystery. Who'd you hit? Any megacorp put punch through your flimsy personal security system like a drunk orc with Cyberfist opening birthday presents? What corporate name begins with J? Genraku, Jazz Technology, ooh, JRJ International. Hey, Hendrixtrog. Some cyberpunk YouTube comment creepypasta. Yep, correct. You're an idiot, Crumpeteer. No corporation's gonna track down a runner just to leave a nasty message in push pins. This is a dark and highly personal vendetta. Or they got drunk and were like, this would be funny. HKPF got me. I was getting booked in Sim Sha Sui when crazy shit went down. Massive hack. All records corrupted. Partner managed to toss a flashbang, so we're bouncing, but I clutched a matrix connection to see what happened before backups restored. Sending, and we're out. I was thinking, Mr. P, let's have a look, shall we? What the? Who did this? All the profiles read like this. Newbie Ava Young was blamed for central bank thefts, framed by informants. Wait, that's me! This is the truth. I got set up, but no idea how. But the pig said everything. My face on video feeds, fingerprints, trace. I had to stick the shadows inside the shadows to keep out of lockup. I bet he even know who sold me out now. But I resent being called a newbie. Hit the mark then, huh? These files are going to make for some interesting reading material. Icky Sasha's Vladivostok Adventure. Icy Sasha's, sorry. My special friend Icy Sasha has concocted some flaky new get-rich-quick scheme in Vladivostok. Don't be stingy, pull out that cred stick, and back Sasha's Pay My Way campaign. Help fund this thing, and we can get him out of HK for good. Pandex, that's not exactly a ringing endorsement. You do actually support Sasha, right? Sasha's my ex. Right. Okay. I guess I'm pitching in. Thanks, Pandatax. Can't undo the past, but we can get me out of your life forever. You do have a way with words. Did I get any pay data? Oh, I didn't get any pay data. I hacked some cool corporate shit there. It seems like I would have got pay data, but I guess I didn't. Alright, I don't think we need to talk to the bosses, so I guess we just can go... We talk to everybody out here. So hopefully we just go on the next run. Let's see here. How much money do I have now? Holy shit, I got a lot of money. Why is this one? I'm so confused. Huh. Okay. Let's go to the underwater lab. Alright, we're taking Raptor with us this time. We're not making that mistake again. The trip to Lee's loaned mini-sub is uneventful, as is transit to the area near Hong Kong, where Shiawaza has built their research laboratory. The sub descends swiftly, and you're kept company by the hissing of the oxygen scrubbers, and the occasional ping of active sonar striking her hull. As you near the coordinates for the lab, Jomo begins switching off all but the most essential systems. After a few minutes, brighter light filters through the portholes as you ascend into a moon pool, and there's a dull thud as the facility's clamp closes around the sub to lift it free. Aw yeah! Love me some underwater labs. Okay. Let's see here. Nope. Yes. I need to write down what people's skills are. when I can see it. Where's my pen? I have a pen here somewhere. Oh, it's over here, right? Actually, I can probably see it on this screen. So that I want to buy people weapons after this. But the problem is I don't know what weapons they actually can use. Huh. Can't imagine. Oh, maybe. What do I got here? Should have sold that. Oh, come on. We'll give you one of these. Cannot see there. And this is just that. Okay, so I can't actually see here. That's fine. We'll pull it up. Because yeah, I can't see people's stats when I'm on the main map because they're not considered part of the party when they're on like the hub. So you don't. That's where you can buy shit, which is really annoying. Sure, I actually do want to look at my karma. I think I have 20. Okay, I could actually get this. Wait, I can't? Oh, wow. Humans can only have 9. Oh, weird. Oh, you have to be an elf to have more. Well, that sucks. That's bullshit. Maybe I should become a decker. Or not a decker, a rigger. I just put a bunch of money into drones, though. I don't actually have that many points. Submarine base smells like a hospital, antiseptic and sterile despite the presence of seawater. The sharp scent of rubbing alcohol intermingles with the metallic bite of stainless steel, dominating your sense of smell and drowning out everything else. The floor vibrates faintly under your feet, a soft electrical buzz likely emanating from the electronics packed behind the facility's walls. You can hear the hum all around you, like the droning sound of 1,000 tiny wings. Hi, Daimon. Daimon said it's never too late to learn a new trade. That's true. I mean, honestly, it might be a good idea to get, like, one level, a little bit of drone, which won't cost very much, and then, because I have a free slot, a free item slot, so I can put a drone in there, and that would mean that I can do the drone things, where it's just like, if you have a drone, you can put them through the little thing, and then they can do stuff. That would have helped in the last mission, when we didn't have Reactor with us. So then I don't have to take Reactor with me to have that stuff, but... A level 1 drone is just a Roomba, isn't it? Well, it's a Roomba that can fly, usually. I think, well, some of the level 1 drones are land-based, but I think you can get a flying drone at level 1, maybe. Maybe you can't, actually. So it might just be a Roomba. Well, a Roomba with a gun strapped to it, but that's, you know, still a Roomba. I made good time. I wasn't expecting to get here so quickly. You asked Jomo. He delivered. Welcome to Shiawaze's foremost bioengineering labs. Great location, huh? I'll lock the door once you leave this room to keep uninvited guests away from our sub. The bay isn't on the same level as the labs, but there should be an elevator that you can take deeper into this sea hive. Some trams, too, according to the blueprints. Go do your job. I will keep the sub prepped and ready for your return. But places like this, they make me uncomfortable. Too clean. Try not to keep Jomo waiting too long. The germ warfare lab shouldn't be too hard to find, right? I mean, how many labs can you really fit into an underwater metal bubble? He slaps the clip into his rifle. Probably not many. Security's gonna be tight, though. They're gonna shoot on sight, so let's make sure that we shoot them first. Alright, time to get this job underway. I'm just having so much Deus Ex flashbacks. Love underwater labs. There's definitely some other underwater labs in video games. I feel like it's a recurring thing. Okay. I want to push a sneak button, like in Deadfire. It's funny that you know Deadfire has a sneak button and this game doesn't. It's always funny to me that these games don't have like a stealth thing, which feels like you would kind of expect a Shadowrun game to have a stealth system. I mean, it's fine that it doesn't, but it's always interesting. Hey, look, some peeps. Duncan grunts, stopping dead in his tracks. Look over there, guards. Why can't anything be easy? I don't think we're going to be able to get past them without a fight. At least we have the drop on them. Let's hope this doesn't sound any alarms. I mean, I don't think we can slip past them. Ooh, there's... That's because you run in the shadows, not hide in them. Oh, right. Right. Can we technically... It kind of looks like we can maybe just slip in here. How? Weird. Here, windows, I'm trying to... Oh, somebody got seen, I guess. Oh no, we got grenaded! Ooh, ouch. This is actually a fine position for us to be in. As long as that guy doesn't grenade us. Oh no, that's fine. The spellcaster ran... Oh, what? Oh, there's another drone over there. Oh, is that what saw us? I'm not clear. Okay, one who's hit the most. Can you not see anyone? You got hit for 18. Oh, can you not? And he also got hit for 18, okay. So there's this drone over here. Okay. I already forgot that I was going to go in here and write down their skills. Alright, Duncan has ranged combat 7, rifle. Oh, come on. Come on! There it goes. Rifle 6. He doesn't have a smart link, which is the big problem for giving him a better gun. Uh-oh. Dropping frames. Come on. We are in the middle of a severe thunderstorm. There's lightning outside, so hopefully it's fine. But for completeness, I guess we can write down Gobbets. Oh, Gobbets actually got up to spellcasting 6. We could actually get her maybe a decent blast spell. I don't know that she has room for one though. Summoning 6, conjuring 6. Cats don't see the mind storm. It's not making noise, so. You can't really see the lightning. I mean, I could see the lightning when it was near because it was lighting up outside, underneath the curtains. But with the curtains closed, you can't really see it otherwise. Ractor, you don't get anything. I guess it's just you. It's mostly. Oh right. The other one I was going to look at is Gaichu, because his weapon is terrible. I was like, maybe I can get Gaichu a better sword. But yeah. But I also don't use Gaichu that much, so, you know. Those are... Well, that's annoying. Okay, so I need to move... I mean, I don't really want to move over here because I'm going to get shot by that drone. So not clear if I will be visible from... I feel like Duncan should be visible from here. Yeah, he is. Okay. Ractor, you're gonna stand there. You are probably gonna get shot. So... for the moment... Oh, actually, let's use Koshai. Good. Yeah, you're at 95% shot. Nice! Okay, you could kill the damn thing. Let's charge in here. Okay. Let's come back over here. Let's heal. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Right. Fuck! Oh, that's so frustrating. Really? I can't. It's really frustrating. It's 80. Wow! Duncan just blew that up. Pretty good. Another grenade? Oh, it's just a stun grenade. Ouch. Alright, as long as each of us only gets shot once, and it's not the same people getting shot, this is fine. You missed. What? No, that's... Fuck. Sometimes the targeting of this game is really annoying. Wait, who is... Oh, this guy's in the fight. I think rather than we just want to unload on him with this. He recovered? What does that mean? He didn't take the AP damage? Oh, I missed. Really wanted to kill this guy. Oh, I guess I should have just taken the two. Holy shit, he's healing. What is he healing from? Or with? Can I shoot this over here? Not confidently enough that I'm not gonna miss it. Alright, that's better. Didn't actually do that much damage. Alright, let's reload this. Well, he's not dead yet. There it goes. Good guys. Table displays circuitry diagrams. Computer. Large computer system was likely used for advanced software programming. Thick bullet resistant plexiglass. Well, that's good. It's bulletproof. Well, bullet resistant, but anything that's bulletproof is really just bullet resistant. This terminal has been left unlocked. It's currently logged into a junior lab technician's user account. Namazu, Gamma 4 Annex, Neural Engineering Studio, Combat Persona, Progress, or Deep Cover Operatives. Well, let's read about the Combat Persona. Chung, how are we coming with the next revision of the Reaper Persona Fix chips? Yamada says that Cyborg Suite adjustments have been made, and I'm anxious to get them into preliminary testing before the month is out. If anything's blocking you, let me know. I'll get you what you need right away. Everything's on schedule. We had to take some of the sleep cycle subroutines out and revise them in simulation. They were adversely affecting norepinephrine production, and our subjects weren't generating hostility levels that we were looking for. We should have the new chips ready in the next few days. After that, we can run a few subject and live tests. You have a preferred locale in mind? I'll check the transport division, but I'm guessing that Shamshui Po is our best bet. Any test that we conduct will get written off as kind of random violence that's endemic among the sinless population there. We don't want the authorities, or heaven forbid another megacorp, taking an interest in the tests we're running. Great, lovely. Deep cover operatives. I have a progress update for our Project Silver Dream subjects that are already out in the field, Dr. Ngai. Subject 108, 337, 72, and 210 have all been inserted into their new lives and have been making regular check-ins via their assigned matrix drops. Details as follows. Subject 108's new identity is as motor pool mechanic with Komatsu Ltd, specifically their Korean mining operations branch. 108's exposure to sensitive data is limited, but he's providing us with a great deal of inside information about Komatsu's logistics and supply chain, as well as their prospective future mining expansions. Subject 337 is an executive assistant to a middle manager at Crash Cart Medical Services. She's providing us with recorded meeting data, and we're learning a lot about weak links in Crash Cart's management chain. 72 has been hired as a software engineer by Transys Neuronet Asia. He's initiated a data siphon, albeit a slow one. Reports indicate that our deeper programming has encouraged him to earn the trust of his new coworkers for stepping up to the rate of data transfer. Lastly, 210 is working in the security division of Yakushima's Shanghai offices. As a Reaper chip recipient, we have the ability to trigger his kill protocol at any time. Let me know if and when you want to test that out. Given the nature of his duties, it should prove to be a very effective test. Great! This is fucked up. They're doing some kind of chip-based mind control down here. Making sleeper agents, turning people into puppets. It's just like the last season of Gotham. And man, that was a bad show. All the more reason to get this done quickly and get the hell out. Oh, to your left, you Rosa. Oop. Hi guys. Shiawaze assassin. Please tell me, why is line of sight blocked for you? Okay. No, it's not. Bye, Rosa. Come on, Duncan. Oh, come on, Duncan. No, you're out of bullets. Fuck. Wait, why can't you, why can't you shoot that? I don't understand. Is there a range limitation on this? You missed! Do everything myself. By which I mean to also miss. Oh, now it's loud outside. There we go. I like that these scientists are doing their animations. Like, it's not that we caught them off guard, they're just haven't realized they need to move yet. Ooh. Oh, more guys. Or more robots, rather. Yeah, I'm not. This is an interesting, like... Are you supposed to be able to do anything here besides shoot everyone? It doesn't really seem like it. Wait, why are you down to 3? You're hasted. Oh, because I used 1 on reloading. Right. That's fine. Ooh, really? Nice! Excellent. It's tempting to, Oh, okay, so we can mercy kill then. Hey, there we go. What was that animation? Well, I missed by actually getting much closer. So, you know. Grenade! No. Bye, scientists! You hear a telecom to begin to ring. Well, we'll answer that in a second. Cyberware prepped and ready. Cyberware research terminal. My computer's monitor glows brightly. Kendra, I need a favor from you. I need you to send me one of the non-Reaper subjects from Project Silver Dream. It should be somebody who'd be good for a blue-collar job in a cafe or a restaurant, something like that. Wipe the subject's chip clean, save for the basics. Need to build a custom identity from the ground up. Give me a day to clear the paperwork, central control. Won't take more than 5 minutes to clear the persona fix for whatever slob I pull. You looking for any subware in particular? I mean, if so, that might complicate things. Most of our subjects have had pre-assigned suites installed for testing purposes. As long as the subject is relatively unimpressive implants, it should be fine. No visible combat augmentations, obvious cyberware, nothing like that. Use your best judgment. I have to work through things out with Tang and pathologies. You can take your time on this. There's no rush. Good to know. I think I'll have one that'll work. Number 91. Human male, late 20s, average height. Its only obvious implants are a data jack and an ordinary cyber leg. Pre-existing too, so it's not one of our upgraded models. I'll have them prepped. Project Silver Dream Asset Accounting and Disposition. 41 active subjects, 29 subjects in the field, 416 subjects inactive or killed. Acquisition. Subjects have been acquired from across the Hong Kong Free Enterprise Zone. Primary locations are Aberdeen, Yaoyat Chuan, Kwantong, and Kowloon City. With the recent loss of the walled city, Kowloon has become a less attractive location for subject acquisition. Future possibilities include expansion to Shenzhen, Indonesia, and Shanghai. To date, approximately 71% of chosen subjects have been sinless, 23% possessed a criminal sin, and 6% possessed a standard sin. Given these numbers, it is unsurprising there has been no official investigation into the subject's whereabouts. However, Project Silver Dream personnel must take care not to draw attention to their project by recruiting too heavily from the same neighborhoods. Anybody here know the door code for the medical closet in Delta 25? One of the handlers got his finger smashed in the door, and he lost a lot of blood before the tram could get him back to Gamma 4. Speaking of which, does it seem kind of stupid to anyone else that we lock up the medical closets? What gives? Gee, let me think. There isn't a lot to do down here, and we got a lot of mind-altering substances medical closets. Why do you suppose that we keep the closets locked? While you ponder that, the code's 8236. Get what you need to fix your handler's boo-boo, but if anything goes missing, you can expect Commander Gara to come knocking. Okay. Great. Communal computer. Computer sits unmanned. Dang, make sure that subject 91 gets moved to one of the hot labs. Minimum biosafety level 4. Once we're done with him in there, we'll need to move him out in a cryo tank until he's back on land. Nobody opens that container unless they want to be confined to cold storage themselves. Are you sure? Spend a lot of time and money implanting experimental cyberware into those test subjects. Infect them with anything from a BSL-4 lab and their life expectancy drops to a week or two tops. And on that note, where is the subject going to the server on the surface? Do we have any containment teams standing by? Security in place for an accidental breach? Let me worry about all that. You'll be covered if anything goes wrong. We're just conducting unusual field tests, that's all. Nothing for you to lose sleep over. Yeah, we're just releasing an incredibly deadly pathogen into the wild to see what happens. It's science. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Okay, Hung, since you're new on the project, you probably aren't aware of the various suites we've been installing in the test subjects. Buckle in and pay attention. I'm going to give you the basic rundown. Reaper. The Reaper suite and chip were designed for heavily enhanced combat models. They've been given a variety of implanted weapons, musculoskeletal enhancements, and transformative bodywear packages to enhance their close combat capabilities. The Persona Fix chip keeps them docile and ensconced in whatever fantasy life we've cooked up for them until we flip the switch. When that happens, all hell breaks loose. Reaper carriers were designed to work as distractions, saboteurs, etc. They're no good as assassins because the methods used to override the amygdala prevent them from recognizing specific targets. They can discern between friend and foe, but that's about it. They won't seek out a designated target over any other given hostile. The Dreamer package is designed for deep cover operatives. First, we take a test subject with a superficially similar background to our projected target identity. Then we read their memories using an assist biofeedback system and program a chip for their new life and habits. Cyberware includes a number of neural shunts, data filters, mnemonic locks to make certain their subconscious espionage activities aren't remembered. Last is the Ghost package, the Assassination Suite. The goal of this package is simple: maximum infiltration, maximum lethality. They've got vocal modulation, retinal duplication, a slow of close combat skill wires, and whatever other spyware we can cram in. They get close to a target and wait for activation. When they've been activated, they do whatever they need to do to get within proximity of their target, and that's when the cranial bomb detonates. Jesus, let's hope they have a contingency pen. That does seem like a very expensive one-use assassin. Timeline on the special project. How close are we on the special project, Chung? I need that subject to field testing by the end of the week. Central is breathing down my neck to get results, and I'm not going to let it slow down on your end to get me demoted. There's only so fast I can move, guy. Writing the persona that you specified will take a minimum of 4 days. We could do it faster if you'd lend us more people, but no. You wanted this kept one tip to the core team. Give me some help from the cybernetics firmware team. We should be able to move closer to your proposed timeline. Okay, Chung, you win. You can have Dang as your assistants. Dang, I want you to help Chung with whatever he needs. This is a red ball. The end of the fiscal quarter is coming up, and I will not have another bad review. Got it. We'll shift priorities immediately. Items missing from Weapons Locker. Okay, people, we've had to change the code for the Weapons Locker again. Our security drones kept crashing whenever anyone input the previous code. QA's managed to track down the problem to an Easter egg that somebody wrote into their object recognition code. I guess that 1337 has some significance to some joker on the engineering team. Given this new information, we've changed the code to 4077. Hopefully this will resolve our random drone crashes. That was not about items missing from the weapons locker at all. Give me a key card. Cryo tank. Frozen metahuman lies in the cryo tank. Do we really need to answer the phone? Telecom blinks to life, and a woman's face appears on the screen. HUD below the image identifies her as Dr. Janet Tang. Below her name, the words Gamma 4 Pathogen Hot Lab appear in bold red print. It's difficult to make out the woman's features behind both the telecom screen and her hazmat mask, but her eyebrows are knit together in an angry line. She taps on the receiver. Hello? Can you hear me? She leans in toward the screen, squinting. Much of her face is covered, but her clear complexion tells you that she's probably young, in her late 20s maybe. Her mouth and jaw are hidden behind a rebreather, but you can hear the frown in her voice. All this damned racket is making it hard to hear anything. I've got alarms blaring from every corner of my lab. I don't know what you're doing over there, but it is impossible for us to work under these conditions. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Voice gets louder, angrier. I swear, if this is another impromptu drill, do you know how much progress I've made on HN 539? Do you? Almost none. I'm barely a quarter of the way into this thing, if that, and I've got a deadline to meet. We're all fine over here. I mean, I'm gonna say nothing. I swear, if those meatheads at Base 11 ever wear this ever want this antimicrobial finished, I'm gonna need. She recoils at the start, then leans in, blinking. Hey, you're not security. Just who the hell are you? You're not security. Cutting out. Must be something wrong with the connection. Can't hear you. I'm warning you, things will get ugly fast if you try to leave the sector you're in. You can see her hand tremble as she slaps the receiver. The thumb screen crackles and goes black. Stream not happy? Why is the stream not happy? No use, we're losing you. When Gabba realizes the transition is over, she lowers her hand and studies the HUD. She looks hopefully at you. You think she bought it? Oh yeah, definitely. The stream came back to Gabba going, connection bad. Oh, it doesn't show any dropped frames now. Weird. Well, apologies. With a toothy grin, she holds up a thumb and gives you a wink. Professionals! Oh, man. I think Gabba's definitely the best character in this game. And I'm not someone who always goes in for the, you know, comic relief characters. But I like Gabba a lot. Plus, she's got a lot of real shit. A tram? So this is like the, I guess, the other thing this reminds me of, I guess obviously now, is the labs in Novaria in Mass Effect. Which of course also involve the hot labs. Weapons locker. 8077 or something. 4077. Weapons! Wow. Yeah, let's take that. Duncan. Raptor, why don't you take a grenade? Pistol. Inaccurate at close range. Weird. I think we will just stash that. Yeah, see here, I read something that was like, oh, you can have Raptor equipped with 2 drones. I'm like, how? All of his slots are locked. He doesn't get another item slot, I don't think. I don't think there's any way to give him one. And his slot's locked. I guess maybe his slots weren't always locked. You know, something they changed. Oh no, there's people in here. That's probably bad. Row upon row of man-sized pods line the walls of the room. Each pod contains a single occupant, men and women, bound by restraints, all of them apparently asleep. People in the pod seem almost peaceful in their slumber. They occasionally twitch and sway, but otherwise they remain motionless. I mean, yes, most people seem fairly peaceful when asleep. Not everyone, obviously. Not all the time, but... You lean in to get a closer look. The sleeper inside has the weathered, craggy features that you've come to associate with street-level living, but he's wearing a surprising amount of chrome for a homeless man. Ugly welts and bruises mottle his skin, and a handful of fresh wounds paint his torso. The incisions on his torso are surprisingly neat and clean. A recent surgery, perhaps. Upon closer inspection, you see a slim, braided cable that stretches from the wall to the sleeping man's data jack. The other end of the cable has been hooked to a nondescript Shiawase device that has been integrated into the pod. Glancing down the line of pods, you can see that all the sleepers are connected to their pods in a similar fashion. Gabba's hand shoots up to her mouth. She looks like she might be sick. Well, that's disgusting. These poor people. This isn't science. It's a damned metahuman testing facility. I mean, that sounds like science, Gambit. Christ. Look at them. There's no way they're here by choice. Duncan turns to you. This is what they're all about, Cade. Corpse like Shiawaze. I don't give a shit about metahuman rights or lives. Nothing says it better than what we're seeing now. So, do you still wish you were a cop again? Defending them? If only there was some way to get them out of here. Maybe there is. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there, sorry. Something clanks nearby. The sound reverberates in the still air, stretching and lengthening in a persistent hum. It sounds a bit like an ambient drone. It sounds a bit like the ambient drone of an air circulation system, but as you listen it grows louder. It gradually dawns on you. The noise isn't coming from the walls, but from the pods that protrude from them. Duncan takes a step back, his hand instinctively reaching for the weapon at his side. What the hell is that? There's another loud clank, and you catch a hint of motion in the pod nearest to you. The pod's occupant, a battered troll riddled with chrome, shifts uneasily against his restraints. As you watch, those restraints disconnect. The troll's eyes slide open, his face twists into a hateful snarl. They've got him brainwashed or something. Look into his eyes, Cade. There's nothing going on in there. The monitor near you flickers to life. A nervous-looking Dr. Tang addresses you, eyes darting frantically around the room. I can't allow you to progress any further. Shiawaze has invested millions of new yen into the research in this lab. I can't let you threaten it. If you try to get any closer, I'm going to have to stop you. So if you don't talk to her, does this not happen? Because it was gold to talk to her, talk to the phone, but like the door had the interaction still. I guess maybe the door is like locked or something dumb. Don't make this more difficult than it has to be. I'm coming to your lab whether you want me to or not. I can't let you do that. I can't. She looks to the right, just off screen, and makes a slicing gesture with her right hand. She hisses at somebody off camera. I gave you the signal! Over the pods, damn it! Wake the damn things! Troll pierces you through red, vacant eyes. The door of his pod slides open, and like a chain reaction, several other pods follow suit. There's an explosion of motion from the pods, and the subject contained within charge at you. Like a pack of rabid beasts. Well, that's sad. Oh, there's a guy back there. Who's apparently... They made... That doesn't really make sense. I thought they're all cybered up. They shouldn't be magic. Why are they all monks? That doesn't make any sense. They're all supposed to be magic. Or they're all supposed to be cyborgs. Which would mean they can't do magic. So we want to do this. Holy shnikes! I mean, this is kind of an issue. We're kind of surrounded. Hopefully, they go down easy. Who has the most HP, I guess? 70, 70, 70, 70. This one has slightly less damage. Slightly less armor, rather. It's a damage reduction, which is basically what it is. Well, that guy's... Wow, okay. That's good. Okay. Oh, we're gonna use the Duncan's ability. We're gonna use Duncan's ability. So what is Duncan's ability? Nope. Subdue. Who should we take out? Probably this one. Oh, they don't look very tied up, but you know. Sorry, buddy. Did kill you. Yeah, there's some kind of like auto dodge ability. You turn to see Dr. Tang watching the scene from the telecom. Her face visibly pales as the final test subject falls to the floor. One of them's still alive. Diamond said the non-lethal playthrough begins here. It'd take a long time to be waiting 3 turns for everyone. Her base, also because you'd have to figure out how to repeatedly stun people. She sputters, barely able to form a coherent sentence. I can't. All of them? She stares bug-eyed into the camera. Her pupils flitting back and forth. She takes in the carnage on her screen. But they're supposed to be killing machines. Their cyberware was top of the line. You're gonna have to do better than that. You know who has top of the line cyberware? Demon Lords. All that time, all that research, gone. Tang stares vaguely at the screen as still processing the situation. She looks exhausted, terrified. Her skin's shining with sweat. They hardly even slowed you down. To be fair, we're a very high bar to clear, but also the point of these things is usually not to actually make effective combat soldiers, it's to make a lot of money selling people what people think are effective combat soldiers. She pulled herself back with a shake of her head. Her voice is weak. Look, you don't know what you're doing. How dangerous this is. You even being here is a huge breach of every lab safety protocol in the books. But you could still turn back. The deaths of those test subjects is on you, not me. If you do what I say, there doesn't have to be any more bloodshed. I mean, they were kind of already doomed to death, regardless. This is their whole point. They were kidnapped people, and then mind-controlled, and then to be sent to their deaths. Duncan nods. You heard the woman. We're in this up to our armpits already, and we got no intention of turning back now. All you're doing right now is pissing me off. Look, you don't just get it. You just don't get it. I work in a BSL-4 hot lab. That means I'm surrounded by aerosolized, lethal, highly infectious pathogens. Her voice comes out in tight raps. Literally anything that you find in here could kill you. Horribly. Hell, half the stuff in here could cause a global pandemic if it were to escape quarantine. This is more important than your damn job. So why do you have these? She takes a deep breath and releases it into the mic. Look, I don't expect you to listen to me, but I'm going to say it one last time. It would be in everyone's best interest for you to turn back, especially yours. She cuts the transmission. Her face winks out across the various tread screens in the room. Oh, look at that one living person there. Oh, they're like, yeah, see, they're moving. They're like, what? Oh, yeah. There's got to be like a, an airlock where we can put on some suits, so we'll be okay. Wow, look, a nice lounge with some fish. That's cool. Door is sealed tight and access panel behind it flashes red. Laboratory Gamma 4 quarantined. Security lockdown engaged. Access level Omega 4 required for entry. Reactor loosely motions toward the door. Try the keycard you picked up earlier, my friend. If memory serves, it should get us through that door. Lift the cord into the slot before you can slide it through. A figure of a frightened woman erupts on the scanner screen. This woman. I told you before, you can't come in here. Breath comes in tight, panicked grasp. She's doing her best to stay calm, but she's clearly terrified. I don't like repeating myself, so listen, please. This lab is restricted for a reason. Besides the obvious fact that it's full of deadly contagions, it also contains highly sensitive and very expensive equipment that only trained scientists can handle. One of those is more relevant than the other. You barge in here and mishandle a single vial, and you will in all likelihood infect yourself with whatever's inside. That would be a disaster, and I mean that quite literally. I already had the option to say this line. I get the option to say it again. Guess you better give me some incentive not to mishandle any vials then. Beads of sweat trace their way down her forehead. Are you joking? Are you just crazy? How many times do I have to tell you what'll happen if you come in here and make a mistake? I'm not gonna make a mistake. Reactor scoffs at her. Come now, Doctor. Given the remote access precautions these labs take, I seriously doubt that exposure is a serious risk. If this is anything like the labs we had back in Russia, anything that could pose a serious threat is hidden behind rows of negative pressure safety nets, accessible only via remote-operated Waldo frames. Then it's settled. Coming through. Game saved. Good. Look at all this neat stuff. Oh, hello. Looks like they're gonna be in there. Really? Nothing in here? Oh, hi! Really? So they're all in suits, but there isn't an airlock, for the clean room where you had to put on your suit and get decontaminated and whatever. That doesn't really seem accurate, I would say. Oh, what if we just go up in the door and mess with this? That sounds fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Feel powered up. Dr. Janet Tang stands firm. Given the situation, she looks remarkably well composed. She waits calmly as you approach, her shoulders held rigid and her arms crossed across her chest. Her two associates shuffle awkwardly behind her, their hands shaking. They both look terrified. I told you not to come in. You shouldn't be in here. Turn is firm, but there's a slight tremor in her voice. Listen to me. You've made a horrible mistake, one wrong move, and you'll release God knows what into the room. Give me what I want. Maybe I won't call your bluff. Tang raises her hands in a calming gesture. Just hear me out. We all want to walk out of here alive. I think that much is obvious. There's no going back now, so my associates and I are willing to cooperate with you to move things along faster. So, this is me cooperating. You tell me what you want, and I'll give it to you. No more arguments. Right now, I can't help but wonder why you devote your life to creating biological weapons. Because Namazu isn't just a weapons factory. Far from it, in fact. My lab has spent the lion's share of its time creating treatments for lethal and degenerative diseases. Only 10% of our resources are spent on destructive pathogens. The vast majority of what we do here is benign in nature. We're curing people, not killing them. Well, you're building cures to sell for incredibly expensive amounts of money that you're then going to hoard. You're going to hoard the cures in order to maintain the prices. So tell me about your super disease. Convince me it's worth leaving you alive. Doctor blinks at you. Her voice goes cold. You're talking about pathogen GT0009. SARS-3. SARS-3! Okay. SARS-3, the revenge. I can't. I'm sorry, but all information on GT0... She cuts herself off. I mean, SARS-3 is classified, and for good reason. It's one of the worst things you ever produced in this lab. We can't let you... Her eyes fly open. You're not here to take GT0009, are you? Please tell me that isn't what you're here to do. Remember what we agreed to. Help me and no one gets hurt. Don't go back on that now. Is that what we're here for? I don't remember. We don't have it written down. Doesn't say. I don't remember what we're here for. SARS-3 Electric Boogaloo. She glanced at her associates, both cowering behind her and shaking violently. You could hear one of them murmuring something in a language unknown to you. From the cadence of the words, you'd guess that it's a prayer. She exhales slowly through a rebreather. Alright, I'll tell you everything I know. SARS-3 is a Category 4 lethal pathogen. It's 99.98% fatal, excruciatingly painful, and it kills within a matter of weeks. As of right now, the only cure is a prototype antibody treatment. We're still working on fine-tuning it. In case you haven't been paying attention, I'm going to say this one more time. SARS-3 is terrible. It's easily the cruelest, most infectious, and most lethal thing to have ever come out of this lab. It cannot be allowed out into the wild. I want to know more about how SARS-3 kills. The disease works by replicating the identifying features of white blood cells. It tricks the immune system into ignoring it, and then it self-replicates at an exponential rate. During this early phase, while it's colonizing the body, the patient doesn't experience any overt symptoms, just a mild temperature and an elevated white cell count. That's it. Are you sure that you want me to go on? It's pretty gruesome. Wow, there's no option to say never mind. Keep it coming. Alright, okay, here we go. Once the virus has thoroughly colonized the host, it begins a devastating attack on the body. It rapidly infects epithelial cells, inserting its own RNA at such a tremendous rate that the cell membranes rupture, spewing cytoplasm and virions into surrounding cells. By the time the attack has begun, the damage dealt is almost immediately irreversible. What kind of damage are we talking about? What does this thing actually do to people? The virus induces a hypersensitivity reaction in its host. Lungs fill with mucus and sputum, leading to hypoxia. Victims drown in their own fluids. I mean, that sounds only either as gruesome or possibly slightly less gruesome than dying to Ebola, so... We spent a long time developing GT0009. The Segra is hybridizing the standard SARS coronavirus with the third strain of virally induced toxic allergy syndrome, Vitis 3. That's why standard treatments won't work. That's goddamn horrible. Yeah, well, don't want to be an I told you so, but... She shrugs. It's a bioweapon. They don't have much deterrent value if they aren't horrible. She sighs, her eyelids heavy. Anyway, there you have it. SARS-3. My baby. I'm not exactly proud of having made it. Not exactly proud. That's the most you can say about your bioweapon. Tell me about the cure. How do we fix somebody who's been exposed? We developed a strain of monoclonal antibodies in tandem with the disease. It isn't perfect, but it works. That's the only cure. I was attacked by some test subjects on my way here. Care to tell me anything about that? Tang's eyes scan the ground at her feet. I suppose there's no withholding information at this point, is there? No. You see the doctor's cheeks pulled downward as she frowns beneath her mask. She nods her head somberly. Two researchers behind the doctor mimic her gesture, their heads bobbing up and down like a couple of pigeons. They're part of a study called Project Silver Dream. Each subject has been implanted with a prototype BTL chip. The goal of the project is to create a perfect switch for sleeper agents and spies, when they can remain undetected by current scanning and identification technology. As of right now, the project is still in early testing. Our subjects are more often used as test beds for new cyberware, while the Silver Dream BTL chip is being refined, a necessary adaptation considering that our field experiments have only achieved partial successes so far. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to always maintain control over the test subjects. The Silver Dream team is still working on that. Your run-in with the test subject wasn't an accident. I'm sure you figured that out already. It was a hasty decision on my end. You already know why I did it. They were the only thing standing between you and my lab, and I was trying to avoid a contamination breach. I stand by that decision for what it's worth. These test subjects are yours. Is there any way to disconnect them from whatever you're feeding into their heads? The program runs on a dedicated framework. Casual tinkering with the system could be dangerous, not just for our machines, but for the subjects as well. If you really want to disconnect the test subjects, there's a particular order you need to do it in. You'll need to disconnect the matrix interlocks, then you'll need to initiate a supervised override of the SimSense feeds. Trying to do anything with the subject without observing proper procedures would be disastrous. If I were to try myself without help and the proper permissions, I'd probably flub it. That would in turn trigger the station's matrix defenses, which would only make a bad situation worse. If you want to do anything with those test subjects, knock yourself out, but don't expect me to help. I know what I'm in over my head. Could any of the Silver Dream test subjects have been infected with SARS-3? No, no way. There isn't a researcher on this station who would do such a thing. She stops, though stricken by a thought. Wait, Dr. Ngai came to me a couple months ago asking for a SARS-3 sample. I didn't think it was unusual at the time. All of us in Gamma 4 need the occasional sample for further studies, but what? As far as I know, I never received his report on that sample. The sample itself was never returned, either. The way that our system works, it's impossible to take or return samples without our computers logging the transaction, which means he either still has it, or he used it somehow. Last of the colored drinks from Tane's face. His numbers were slipping too. We were contacted by the board not long before he requested that sample, but I can't imagine he'd be desperate enough to use it in such a risky and uncontrolled environment and on such valuable subjects. I have to concede that it is a possibility, though. And what about this facility? Can it really keep your project safely inside? Well, nothing's ever completely foolproof, but any project as sensitive as ours requires a lot of very careful controls and strict adherence to procedure. Shiawase is very strict about safety for obvious reasons. Well, not security. We basically walked in here. She begins tipping off items on her fingers. Reducing the number of potential exposures is one way that we've prepared for an outbreak scenario. We run a skeleton crew, maybe 200 workers at most. As you can imagine, living down here for long periods can be difficult, and people rarely acclimate enough to last more than a couple months. To prevent our projects from suffering, Shiawase cycles its employees out every 14 weeks. There are no break days while working the underwater cycle, but we're greatly compensated during our off months. Still, people find a way to get bored, so we try not to keep anyone on staff that we don't need. Most of our security and menial labor is handled by drones. We still have a few flesh and blood security personnel. Not anymore! I think that Commander Gar has been down here for longer than anybody. Excuse me. But mostly it's all drones for the blue-collar work. Doctor gives you a sideways look. This can't be why you broke into my lab. I guess I can understand how you might be curious about an underwater laboratory, but I don't know all that much really. Only what I've told you. I was interested in the security, because I gotta leave. You know, those test subjects looked a little pale. Maybe even sick. You think? The doctor instinctively raised her hands, covered her mouth and nose. You can't be serious. If they were infected, then... Her eyes dart back and forth as she runs through the variables in her head. No. You should be fine. It takes more exposure than a shared space. If you had prolonged exposure, maybe, but no. The risk is 1 in a million. You're fine. I've worked enough. Now it's just a matter of what to do with you and your team. She raises her arms, palms toward you. She's sweating. Wait! Just wait. Before you do anything, please listen. We aren't bad people. We're scientists who are assigned to dreadful task, and who did what they had to do to keep their jobs. That kind of thing happens to everybody. I'll bet that's even happened to you once or twice. Well, on the one hand, I do murder for money. On the other hand, I haven't developed a pathogen that can kill millions of people for money. Please don't hold our professionalism against us. Let us go and maybe we can do some good out there. We'll find a different corporation to work for. Better project to pursue. Don't kill us. Diamond said it's true. I did accidentally create a bullet for the other day. Oh, man. I mean, ideally, you would be put on trial for crimes against humanity and then executed. Because we try to make cures for the deadly diseases so that we can hoard them and sell them. It's still not an excuse for making any new deadly diseases. I guess for now they can live, though. I'm not like you, Doc. I don't kill unless I have to. That's not true. And I don't make excuses for myself when I do. Hopefully that's true. Now take your men and get out of here. Well, I mean people, not men. Janet's head jolts up in surprise. Her associates look at each other as if expecting you. God, the proofreading on this is just to change your mind, or maybe convinced your words are a trick. She takes a step forward. Her voice stutters. I don't know what to say. I didn't think you'd... Thank you for sparing us. I won't forget this. Whatever. Bye. Well, apparently you had a door behind you to leave through. Duncan grunts, Tang and her researchers pass through the door. Not much else we could have gotten from him anyway. Anyway, anyone else want to get the hell out of here? With the sterilization countdown running, the Silver Dream thugs on our heels, and whatever horrible disease might be floating around, the sub is sounding awfully nice about now. There's no more Silver Dream thugs on our heels. We killed them all. The ones that got loose, anyway. Our client requests a cure, Duncan. We cannot leave before finding it. Should be somewhere within this laboratory. Likely under heavy guard, given what Dr. Tang told us. Flashing light of a nearby console catches your eye. With a static click, the handful of monitors mounted around the lab display an unfamiliar face. Attention, all staff. Oh, not all security's dead. This is Commander Gara. I've ordered a red-level security lockdown due to facility intrusion. All personnel should drop whatever they're doing and report for the safe rooms in Sector 9 immediately. Security breach has triggered an automated sterilization sweep. In 30 minutes time. Okay, that's what that like... Yeah, this is just kind of sloppy, to be honest. Because they mentioned that beforehand and, like... As well, like, so Duncan responding shit that hadn't happened yet. A squadron of drones will deoxygenate the premises to prevent the escape of any loose pathogens. If you haven't reported Sector 9 by that time, you're done. You will not survive the sweep. Siren blazes over the intercoms as the lab's monitors replace Commander Gara's hard features with a countdown timer. Moments later, a computer-generated voice activates. Matrix system wipe initiated. Sterilization system on standby. All personnel report to Sector 9. Well, they couldn't spell it out for us any clearer than that. If we stay, we die. Namazu's sector commanders will no doubt have localized overrides for the trams. We'll need to eliminate them to escape. Let's not die. But what about all those test subjects? They didn't choose this fate. Siwaza made that decision for them. So should we lock them up? Or set them free? Your call, Cade. Once the Matrix locks down in place, we'll lose the opportunity to do anything regarding the test subjects. Every computer down here will be encrypted to hell and back. If we want to intervene on the test subjects' behalf, either to set them free or lock them away for safekeeping, we'll need to do it before that timer is up. What's the timer? Oh, okay. System shut down. Oh, hi! Why are you guys here? That's, Oh, more guys! Okay. I think we're gonna save here. Where is... That's a safe, that's not what I want. That doesn't look like... Okay, I guess that's maybe the cure. Where is the actual... Oh, it's in there, okay. And it would have to be me. Okay. Not enough AP. Okay, I can get into there. I guess I need to do that. Bye! Don't kill me in the meantime. Okay, we got some guys down here, some drones down here. And we got the guys back there. So, do you think these guys have... Oh, that's a grenadier. You know what? Drones don't have... No, fuck! I'm just gonna reload. Specifically, that's what I was... Drones don't have... Can't throw grenades back. That was... That's what I was saying. I kinda hate that. Like, it was funny the first time, but like, this is just everything now, is they're like, no, you can't throw grenades at anyone. Like, it's really kind of frustrating. Because it doesn't have to be very many people that obviously, you know, you're throwing grenades at groups, so it just has to be one person in the group. Wait, where is he? Oh, I see. He's like... That's really annoying. Yeah, he's still got actions. Oh, darn. Can't hit adjacent people with this apparently. Oh, the shotgun actually does more damage. I didn't realize that. Is the shotgun just better? Oh. The Grenadier can I'm just gonna assume the Grenadier can also throw things back. Okay, so we have the problem of there's guys back here as well, a whole bunch of them. Who is all back here? A mage, okay, maybe none of them can. Maybe we can throw a grenade at them. Oh, that's a computer, but it doesn't look like... It's not a computer you can jack into. Nice. Okay, I mean, it didn't hit that guy, but everyone else there. Definitely gonna want to kill... Ooh, hello. Wow, really? Okay. Guess let's prolo that up. That's good. And then we're gonna want some cover. None of these are cover. This is annoying. That's not. Why is this not cover? Like, it's not cover on this side? Oh, it is slightly cover. Okay. We're gonna get grenaded from there. Just kind of worried about. Alright, let's go over here, I guess, try this. Oh god, please don't kill me. Yeah, that's bad. Okay. Okay. Oh god, they're all coming in to get me. Well... I don't want to hit myself. Oh, I don't have anything. This is gonna be rough. It's also gonna be rough for this. Okay. That's good. Damn it. Oh, I still hit someone. Okay. Should you be going back here, maybe? I don't know. Maybe you stay here. Try and handle these guys. Nice. That's great, actually. What is this? I don't know what that symbol is. Is that because it's a shotgun? I guess. Okay, so maybe you run over here. Really? Oh, hi. I didn't realize you were there. Please don't. Please don't. Nice. Great. It's really good, actually, especially because he can knock one of them out next turn. Really? You can't see over this chair? Oh, never mind. No, you totally can. You should get some better cover. Go over here, maybe. I don't really care if it particularly care if it escapes. It's gonna kill everyone here anyway. Nice. Great. Okay, that's fine. I thought that guy was stunned. Oh, he's ignoring all enemies, but he's not. Oh god, rounds until system shutdown is 3 now for some reason. I don't remember what the order was. It was override the locks and then disengage. Oh, this fucking bullshit. And we don't know where's where, of course. Oh god. I hate this so much. I hate this fucking shit. You gotta be kidding me. Of course, of course. God, this is so... It's amazing. I complained about it the whole game. It's just amazing how bad, going from a purely fine, acceptable system to an infuriatingly bad system. Aww. Trying to figure out. I guess you go around this way. Is that what you do? God, you're so slow though. Fucking hell. I mean, I'm at least close enough that I can try and kill it. Although I'm apparently really bad at hitting them. You gotta be kidding me! I don't think that I can actually, like, I think to get through it I can't do it because we're already going back into another round. Which normally it gives you more time. I don't think I can get caught. Which is really frustrating. If I hadn't, because the time limit is, when it's not in a round, it's not like ticking time. So if you don't get caught, you don't really tick time. Or at least it's very slow. So it's really, which is another frustrating thing. There's just a lot of really weird aspects of the way that this pseudo real-time, I mean it isn't real-time, but like the real-time that goes into turn-based stuff works. Like the way that like your turn-based abilities only in hacking like the turns don't turn unless you're actually in combat. If you're in the real-time part, they will just stay paused, which is weird as hell, and not what happens in the regular game, or in the, in Meat Space. Okay, so I guess we need to be here, and then we need to just fucking book it. No, you fuck! Okay, I mean, we made it. That's progress. Oh, of course they are. There's just no fucking way. Also, we don't know if this is even the right one. I really needed to probably bring Isabelle for this, but that thing is actually dead. Okay, but the question is, where do these things go? But they're just gonna turn around. Oh my god, this is so infuriating. I don't know which way they're turning. Okay, I'm gonna run up here, I guess. Hot lab safe control, that's not even what I want! Oh my god, I don't even care about that. That's literally nothing that I need. Okay, I'm reloading because I don't have the time. The time limit on this is so tight. That's frustrating. This feels like it's just arbitrarily difficult, which is what the last mission felt like too. It's one of those things that a lot of DLC or extended content tends to do. Is like, well, people got really good at this. We need to give some people something that's a challenge for our really dedicated players, and it's just like, I guess that that probably works. It's probably is like because that's generally who's going to be playing it, and I guess, but it's just. Do people like really replay this game and like get really good at the mechanics and stuff? Like, I enjoy the mechanics of these games. I enjoy the combat. And I don't want to do that. It just seems like there'd be better games to do that with as well. Oh dear God, okay. What, the drone control system? What? What? Where the fuck do I do this? Neither of those are what I'm looking for. Also, why couldn't I hack into this before I actually went in that room? That would have been really nice. So none of that computer is irrelevant. That's not what I'm looking for. What in the hell? Where do I go? I have 5 turns at the start of this. Inclusive. Where do I go? I'm so confused. I literally have no idea. I didn't see anywhere else to go. I mean, normally it would highlight with the light blue thing telling you this is where the side objective is. Whoops. Well, that was actually my fault. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Things tangled up. Uh-oh. Okay, it's back. Oops. Yeah, you guys are all curled up at the base here. I'm trying to get a good angle. Okay. Okay, that's something. I mean, I assume that's where the cure is. The Hot Lab Security Forces. Oh, that looks like that's the blue thing. Okay, so I need to get over there then. Okay. Oh, this is also blue. Okay, it's just such a slightly different, which means we don't know which one is first. Okay. That's hopefully slightly easier then. We still can't grenade everything. I think they're immune. They are immune. Shit. Whoops. So... I don't want to kill this guy. Alright, lots of guys coming in here. Ooh, that's nasty. That's not so bad. That's pretty bad. Okay. Oh my... What in the fuck was that? That slow-mo grenade! Yes. Okay. So then we just have to get someone down over there, which hopefully is possible. Okay. Where's the grenade? There's the captain. There's the grenadier. There's you. Okay. Alright, you need to steal the primeval. Wait, can you not? Can you not? Do you not have... Let's go over here. There we go. Okay, Duncan. One left. Nice! You got a kill, Duncan! Or not Duncan, Raptor, you got a kill! Duncan has many kills. Wait, can you... Oh, because you don't have 2. Right. That's fine. Kinda wanna get this captain out of the way. There you go. Nice. Great. Try and kill that guy. You missed. Ouch! More drones. This is fine. This is all fine. Really like to kill this guy. Nice. That's pretty good. You missed a like 98% shot. Oh my god. Coach I. What the fuck is going on with you? Okay, well you should be able to... Really? Go. Nice. Oh my god, that fucking shit. I don't know what that is, but it's bad. Oh, Ractor. Okay, we gotta heal Ractor. Fortunately, I think Ractor can heal himself. How much are you down? Also, shit, we need to actually run for that thing, don't we? He is at 1 HP. Alright, I'm running for it. Ractor, heal thyself. And maybe get some cover. Nice. Nice. Seven, 3. Can't actually heal you for some reason, but wow. Ideally, we kill this thing before this spirit goes, override the SimSense feeds, disconnect Silver Dream subjects. Yep. Terminal's phrasing seems familiar. This must be what Dr. Chang was talking about. Program command that will release this lab's test subjects. Put a lot of emphasis on the dangerous fallout of this procedure. Yup. It's fine. Oh, I guess this thing is considered hostile now. Okay, the shotgun does have less accuracy. Not what I assumed. Why the fuck can you not see it from there? That's so weird. Wait, why are we still in combat? Unless this is just what it is now. Oh. Okay, we got it. Wait, can I not? Yeah, now I can't access this? I can't access this outside of combat? I better be able to open this fucking safe. That's really silly if I can't. Come on. I guess they said you won't be able to get into the Matrix after this point, right? I guess that's what that said. So I guess that's fair. That's fine. Let's see who needs healing here. Reactor could still use healing. I could use a little bit. Gavit could use healing. He's got a lot of healing. Again, I don't need you to go out of that immediately. Let's just use your other one because it's replenished. So it would now be, what's my health at? 32 out of 50. Okay, I'll be fine, I guess. So we need to go out. Hey guys! Oh hi. Sharp melange of smoke, explosives, and ozone buffets your senses. You hear someone calling to you from the pod room. A disheveled brown-haired elf is crouched just inside the door. His bloodied face turns to you to shout over the din of gunfire and screams. Take cover! Defeat hostile forces, whoever those may be. Wow, that guy was really moving. Oh, grenade. More grenades. There's a lot going on here. Woo! Magic happening. I guess we'll get. Is that a? Oh, that's like a wheelchair. Oh, this room is open now? Interesting. Where's the way out? We don't know yet. There's actual cover there. Didn't realize. Alright, let's hope we don't get grenaded. Oh, hi. You look like security cops. Yep. Alright, everybody run away. We'll deal with them. Or you could... brave. Very brave. Oh my god, Koshai. Alright, you made up for it, Koshai. Nice! Oh, wow. Well, that was some good shit. Wait, no, I didn't mean to haste me. Oh, well, that's fine, I guess. Grenades going off somewhere. Or explosions. Oh, hi. I guess there's more cops up here. Presumably. But yeah, these guys are neutral to me, so they're fine. We did it right. Of course they're dying to the cops, I guess, but... Security. I should really... Well, I guess the thing is they do have to get out, right? Because the oxygen is going to be purged, so... Can't really just try and run away. Oh, it's long. See, this is like... when Obsidian announced the you know, they put the turn-based mode into Deadfire, which is really cool, but I personally was like, I would not. Oh, that's where that is. Okay, we don't need that. right now. I'll come back and get it afterwards. I wonder if that was available beforehand and I just missed it. Go up to here, Koshai. Let's try and get some attention. Alright, alright. There we go. We can see him now. Mage. Can't see that guy for some reason. There's a captain. Oh, I can actually have sight on that guy. Surprisingly. 63%. Oh, I had to run all the way up here. Nice! Oh, wow. That was good. I stunned a guy. I'm helping out. None of these places have cover. So, go run up here. I'm sorry! It said I was only gonna hit these two, I thought. And, that's who I wanted to hit. I don't want to hit you. Please don't be angry with me. Oh, rude. Alright, he's still neutral. Nice. Yeah, that guy, okay, that's, yep, good. I'm fucking him up. Nice. We did it. I don't think too many of them died. Hopefully. What was the code? I do want to get these medical items now. 8236. Wow, they really love their shamanic salves. I mean, to be fair, they are good, but still. Hey guys, so I don't know if you heard, but everything's gonna be blown up, so we gotta get out of here. Oh, I can talk to you. The elf from before glances wildly around the chamber. When he turns his gaze to you, are you guys the... Oh no, there's 3 of you at least. Okay. You can see that his hair is matted with blood. The dark, wet spots on his clothes are likely more of the same. He shouldn't waste any time for spraying us with bullets. Raises a hand to his head and winces at the touch. Damn ricochets. His eyes scan the hall around you. Call me MFI. You know where the hell I am? I don't remember coming here. Last thing I recall, I was in Kowloon about to cut a deal for some new ESPs, and then nothing. A smiling woman standing nearby nods to you. Hey, same here. I'm supposed to meet up with the Johnson to discuss a data steal job. Next thing I know, I woke up in this place, inside the cold little room. You know where we are, stranger? Well, you apparently just stepped off of the Enterprise. This is an underwater lab where Shiawase takes people for experimentation. You know, the illegal kind. Damn it. I really got myself into a mess this time. Runs a hand through his hair. Sure explains all this new cyberware, though. I planned on buying some wear myself. It'd been nice to pick and choose my own upgrades, but at least this stuff's free. Why us? What did we do to get singled out by Shiawase? Just a decker, man. Burned a few corp databases in my time, but nothing worthy of this kind of attention. Smiling woman almost loops forward. Hey, me too! I'm mostly low profile. Name's Virginia Fizz. I was just in Hong Kong for work. I've never been here before this. Isn't this exciting? No. You're both sinless, right? That's probably why they took you. You wouldn't be missed. MFI clenches his fists in barely controlled anger. His words are curt. Makes sense, I guess. Snatches off the streets, and nobody's gonna come looking. We don't exist anyway. Bastards. Look on the bright side. Look at what's coming to them. Look at what's coming to them. No way we're staying trapped down here. She looks in your direction, smiles still wide. How are you getting out of here? We've got a mini-sub, but we can hardly fit ourselves in there. No way we can take anyone else. That's fine. If this is an underwater base, as you say, there's got to be more subs around. I'll take anything. I'll cut my way through Shiawaze if I have to. All I know is I'm sure as hell not staying down here to die like some rat. Alright, Fizz. Let's get out of here. Right behind you! So peppy. Are you just gonna go through some other door that I can't go through? Yes. Okay. Sure. Bye! They told us the trams were the only way out, but good luck. You hiss along the maglev tracks, the car's interior glowing faintly blue from distant sunlight filtering down through the seawater. In the distance lies Captain Jomo, freedom, and an escape from this laboratory. Well, freedom and an escape from this laboratory do kind of go together. The only sounds other than the electrical humming is the occasional soft bump as the tram shifts tracks. Duncan suddenly lurches toward the window of the tram, cursing under his breath. You're not going to like this, Cade, but we're headed the wrong way. We're going back to Germany! Why are we headed this way? I suspect that we've been rerouted by Shiawaze security forces, looking to shunt us into an ambush. He works the diagnostic panel open with his fingers and peers inside. There's nothing to indicate an error in the routing system. The diagnostic screen says emergency override. Well, you could probably pull the emergency stop lever. It'll be mechanical, so it should be pretty easy to do. Then we could take the maintenance store, get the drop on him, and engage him on our own terms. Or maybe we could rewire the car, get it back on the right course. Bet we'd encounter less resistance that way, but I don't know what kind of environment we'd be fighting in. Yeah, override the automated routing system reactor. The flip of a few switches and the entry of a few override commands, reactor ensures the car will shift back to its original course. There we are. Simply done, my friend. Well, that was easy. Oh. As you move through the lab, monitors all around you spring to life. Commander Gara scowls at you from the flickering screens, look of severe irritation etched into the lines around his eyes. Your little romp through Shiawaze property has gone on long enough. Time's up, Shadowrunner. In the distance you can hear the thunderous clamor of jackbooted feet hammering on metal floors. Seconds later, a team of armed guards in Shiawaze uniforms burst into the door, their weapons held at the ready. Couldn't give us time to get into cover? You really pissed all over this complex, Runner. Commander spits onto the steel floor. Made an awful mess of everything that you've come across down here. It's a lot of money you've cost us. Smiles, revealing a set of crooked teeth. And now I've finally got you. No way out but through me and mine. By the time I'm done with you, you'll look worse than those freaks in the cryotanks. This place deserves to burn. The things you did to those people. Laughs a low and raspy sound. Says the woman who rang our doorbell and murdered the greeting party. Expect you won't be crying yourself to sleep for the people you've killed here, so spare me the theatrics. Now I'm going to give you one chance to get out of this thing alive. Surrender. I promise we won't kill you. Can't say in what state you'll be in, but at least you won't be dead. Your plan is to turn me into a murder puppet like your subjects, and I'll pass. You're already a puppet, Shadowrunner. The only real difference between you and the people in those tanks is who's holding the strings. Surrender to us, we can make things better for you. Your subjects don't feel any guilt, pain, or fear. Machines take all that away from them. Never need or want for anything. It's your last chance. Throw down your weapons, or we'll pry them from your dead hands. You swear you won't kill anyone if I surrender? I'm a man of my word. Why else would I be extending my hand to you? He just holding his gun. I won't sugarcoat things. We're gonna push you around first, enough to make HQ think there was a struggle, but we won't kill anyone. I promise. You can trust me, one professional to another. I wonder what happens if you actually say yes. Because obviously we're gonna fight. Should we do this? We should do this maybe. That's pretty good. Not enough AP, huh? Alright, run over there. Oh, nice. I wish Kosai had grenades. In Dragonfall, right? I had a like support. Fucking look at the camera there. They're probably just gonna throw him back, right? Well, those guys might not throw him back. Wow, Koshai. You know what? We'll stick with... Stick with giving you regular things to do. We should probably get into cover. They are definitely going to grenade us, though. Oh, if we don't get into cover. If we get into cover, they're just going to shoot reactors. Maybe we do stay out of cover, actually. Let's see, we have an assassin, a captain. 80, 60 right now, and 80. Okay, let's focus on this guy. Wow. Holy shit. What the hell is that ability? Alright. Wasn't too bad. Oh, some more drones. More drones. Grenade. Okay, that hurts. Oh, I'm down. Well, that's bad. I want to raise a spirit. Nice. What is this? That's sweet. Haste is also sweet. Nice. Wow, Koshai. Just did terrible. I don't know what that was, but it didn't. Oh, there's a. Okay. That might actually be bad. How's this? What is that? What a sweet ability. Or sweet, like, spell. Alright, that guy's... This thing is awesome. Oh, it's gone! That was it! Oh, well, it's really sweet while it lasted. Doesn't seem like we can hit both these guys. Oh. Well, they're on fire. Didn't do a lot of initial damage, but they're on fire. Nice. That's good. That is great, in fact. Also, oh, they're not out. I was like, maybe I can grenade them, but they're not out. Nice. Nice! Koshai. Oh, I forgot you're alive, Koshai. That wasn't what I was looking to do, but that was great anyway. Come on, Koshai. Oh, well, he got hit. I wanted this. Repair. Nice. Nice, nice. Koshai. You're just really not showing up this DLC, I feel like. Well, he's already got the aim bonus, I guess. One. Well, that doesn't seem too useful. There we go. Okay, aside from that awful section of where I just, the colors weren't differentiated enough for me to tell where the side objectives were, and then I, tried to do the hacking and it was bad. But aside from that, this was very smooth and pretty decent, pretty fun mission. I think it's over. I hope. Hello? This is Dr. Tang. She hurriedly stammers out the words. There's nervous edge to her voice. Thank you again for letting me leave the lab. For letting me live. Unfortunately, we have a problem. Well, I don't like the sound of that. Look, here's the deal. I don't know how many test subjects were infected with SARS-3, and... She sighs. It's possible that some of the subjects that you encountered were carriers. Remain silent. This isn't my fault, I swear. Dr. Guy never told me that he'd be testing the disease on the test subjects. It was all done behind my back. If the subjects were, in fact, infected, well, that would be bad. It would mean that when I released them from their cells... You mean when I released them from their cells? Not you? SARS-3 would have begun to circulate the facility. You could have been infected. And I... She cuts herself off. She continues, her voice sounds strange. I can't risk letting the disease get loose again. Anyone leaving the facility needs to be treated with the antibodies you're carrying. No exceptions. Long story short, I need as much of that cure as you can give me. Whatever you don't need for your client and yourself, you gotta leave it for me. You got access to your lab, why can't you just whip up another batch yourself? After what you did here today, my equipment was shot to hell. What's more, it'd take too long. People will start dropping dead long before I can clone off another batch. Look, I'll give you everything I have in the bank if you leave me all the vials you don't need. Obviously, you can keep doses for yourself and your client. Keep them for anyone else you might be worried about too. There's enough to go around. All that I need you to do is leave you whatever you don't need where you're standing. Do that, and I'll transfer the new end from your account. I may be willing to help you, but only if you help me first. Show me how to use the antidote, and I'll consider leaving what's left for you. Alright, pay close attention. The doctor describes in detail how to administer the antidote without tainting the solution. You promptly dose yourself according to her instructions. Now that you've been treated, will you leave the remaining antidote in the sub-bay? Please, do this for me. You know that I run a Shiawaza lab. I've got money, believe it. Give me the files you don't need, and you'll be a very rich woman. Holy shit. Pocket of the vial of cure for your client, sit down the rest. It's interesting you do not have an option to just be like, you don't have to pay me. Because it's Shadowrun. Like, the normal RPG of, like, good, like, no, it's fine, I'll do the nice, I don't need a reward for doing the thing. It's like, no. I'll have the new yen wired to you immediately. She pauses. Thank you. I mean that. Wow. Oh, hi, Jomo. Jomo nods as you approach, his expression stern. Had enough of kicking the hornets today? Our radio sounds like a whole nest is after you. Let's get out of here, Jomo. I don't need a reward because I'm expecting this to lead to a better reward. I mean, that is frequently what happens, but... Or you don't need the reward because it's a game where you don't need money because money is so easy to come by. But I think a lot of people, I mean, I think a lot of people do the nice thing just because of the, basically the fantasy of being able to do the nice thing and not have to worry about it, to be honest. Which obviously comes up a lot when I think most people know people or are people who play RPGs and are like, where they have the morality thing and they're like, I'm going to be evil this time. And never does anything and they can't do it. Oh shit, I didn't read this. Jomo redlines the submersible's throttle, and you rocket away from the Shiawaza lab in record time. The Orc remains glued to the sonar, and inertial guidance readouts constantly scanning for pursuit. Thankfully, nobody seems to be on your tail. Soon enough, you're sending towards the impound yard. We made it. That's what happened. Jomo's hunched over the side of his boat, examining some deep scratches in the otherwise pristine hull. Curses his breath, turning to face you. With all this work we're doing, I think the drunken mistake will lead to a paint shop when we're done. She deserves a makeover after all her hard work. So, what can Captain Joma do for you? Alright. Let's go talk to this lady again. Sergeant tosses her cigarette to the ground and grinds it into her shoe. Flick of her heel, she sends the mangled stub over the side of the harbor, tumbling down into the churning waters below. Her head dips, she lights a fresh stick. She inhales, she gives you a nod. Nice day for a stroll. Smoke streams out of her nose and her mouth. You call me a criminal. Look who just littered. She pauses, purses her lips, and her eyes narrow. I'm not sure whether she's annoyed or amused. Funny. Now if you'll indulge me, why are you here? Got a question or two? I don't, actually. Evidently, I have no questions for you. Also, interesting we can't talk to this guy again. That's the Decker. Hey, Cade, I got news about that friend of mine. You know, the one who was under the weather. Gives you a wolfish grin. He's been stabilized thanks to you. Looks like he's gonna pull through. Taiwan says this is shaping up to a beautiful love story about Sergeant Young. Yeah, I just gotta keep going at it. Glad to hear it. You should be. Haven't forgotten about our deal. Kicks one of the Duraplast crates at the side of his foot. You want something for my special stock, you just say the word. Get you all set up. Let me see your special stock. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Duncan does have range combat 7, so we could use one of these. Wow. 2 additional attacks in burst and full auto, but cannot fire single shot or aimed shot. Well, we don't want that. Oh, guys, range combat 8. God damn it, Duncan! You couldn't just get one more point so I can give you a fucking anti-material rifle with 20 base damage. An integral silence. Oh, has said its integral silencer disabled. Oh, that would be sweet too. I don't know what that would do, but I think we can sell this. We can also sell this. We can honestly sell Isabel's old deck. Wow, global mission state Isabel Trust false. We could sell that. I don't need that. I don't need that. There's some drugs I didn't need, like that. For a second I thought it was a silenced anti-material rifle and the mind boggled. Apparently it is normally. It has an integral silencer that has just been disabled on the street version. Alright, I have a ton of money that I don't have anything to use. Okay, let's look at what he has for sniper rifles that aren't the anti-material rifle. See if it's any better than the one I have. Oh, range combat 8. That's what I want. Okay, I guess we get this one. Well, not that one because it's SmartLink, but this one. So this is the one Duncan has right now. So it's just 2 damage more, but we might as well get it. As for assault rifles, what does he have? He has basically a Starog. I don't know if we can get a better version of that. I don't think so. I think it's base 15 damage. So I don't think he can get a better one of that. You know, I didn't even think about... What is a minigun under? Is that under rifle? I don't know what that's under. I guess I should have written down the damages on these as well, so I could... We could buy a bunch of grenades, though. But let's buy this for right now. No, it's just going into the stash. Although now we could sell this. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 15. And this is 11. Okay. I guess we can see if there's a better submachine gun. But I doubt it. It'd have to be something that Gobbet could actually use. She does have range combat 6. But no, that's basically... That's the level that she already has. Magic items? Sure, what magic items do you have? Okay, so I have a 13. I could get to 15. I might as well again. Spells... I don't really need spells. I'm pretty happy with the spells that I have. Unless there's like a... Right, I have aim 2. I don't know if aim 3 would be 10 to 15%. Guess we could get aim 3. I only have heal 1. Are there additional heals? Oh, there's heal. Heals all the damage. Shares a cooldown with the other. Cooldown 3, cooldown 2. Okay. I don't know that I have room for that though. And Gobbets isn't going to get upgraded. Alright, good night, Daimon. I'll be wrapping up soon as well. Haste 4. I guess. Oh, do I have enough for that? I don't think I actually have enough of spellcasting for that. Or conjuring, rather. Consumables. That's a lot of consumables. Okay, I can look at spells here. Didn't I buy Haste 4? I thought I was buying Haste 4. Oh, I didn't because I wasn't sure that I can cast it. Right. Which, yeah, I think it's 7. I was also, yeah, gonna get a drone. Just to be able to do that. So let's go to 7 here. Higher, the more powerful the summon spirit. Okay. Oh, their AP bonus is at 6. Yeah. Should leave you with 9. So you could get to 4 and 4. I don't know that I need that. Because I'm not really planning to use it for anything outside of... Conjuring. Oh, it only requires quickness of 6. Oh, oh, interesting. Do not need Conjuring 7 for that. Wow, I completely misremembered what it was. Interesting. Quickness of 6. Drones. Let's get a drone. Wow, look at these things. Look how cool those look like. Medkit on wheels. Let's use that. Let's get that as our drone, since we're not really going to be using it in combat. We're not going to be expecting it to attack. There we go. Oh, my 4 got automatically upgraded there. Also, yeah, sell some of this stuff again. Let's, what is my quickness at? It's at, okay, so it would cost 9 to go to 6. Well, I don't know what else I'm going to use it for, I guess. Reduces chance to be hit. I mean, that's pretty nice. I just want to sell my shit. This one. Sell this. Sell this. Sell this. Alright. I could get some probably fancier. So the armor wouldn't change, but I could get better looking armor, maybe. Just be one of these 3. But I kind of like my dorky coat. Alright, let's talk to people real quick, maybe. I'm thinking we can... I guess we can just go up here maybe and just end the stream. Let's go, actually let's go get our money maybe. I have an unread message. The flicker of static, video winks onto the screen. Kindly Chang stares into the camera, clutching a cigarillo wrapped in green paper. She looks tired, her eyes droop. The table behind her is crowded with lipstick-smudged glasses of murky liquid. Cade Wolf, I trust that you're doing well and keeping your eyes and ears open, like I told you. She raises the cigarillo to her lips with a slow, languid motion, takes a puff with a smack of her lips. For my part, I will be keeping an eye on you. A pair of eyes, actually. Never mind who I have watching you. It isn't important. Just know the representative of mine is there with you, watching your back, reporting on your progress. In a very real way, your auntie is right there with you, even as you're watching this recording. She turns her back to the camera, contemplating the glasses on her desk. That's all, dear. Just a quick update from me to you. She selects a glass, raises it, and pours the contents down her throat. For your part, the rules are the same they were when we spoke to the comm. Stay alive. Don't trust the cops. And above all, don't fuck it up. Video flickers and dies. You find yourself back at the file menu. Oh, more money! Great! Okay, we can read that next time probably. Alright, let's save and quit. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining me tonight for Shadows of Hong Kong, the epilogue to Shadowrun Hong Kong. Still very silly. Should be back next week. We got the main mission to do now. I don't know if there's if it's just the main mission. Oh my, well, that's a problem, isn't it? Oh, I guess it fixed itself. Oh yeah, I don't know if I don't know if it's gonna end. Next week's gonna be the last one, or if there's gonna be a little more to it. So we'll find out. So if we end next week, we'll just talk about what the game after this is gonna be. Yeah, I do not stream Wednesdays or Thursdays. It's been a while since I streamed on Friday, to be honest, but hopefully I'll get back to it. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who follow. God, I'm tired. You can follow for notifications when I go live. You can sub for me to my cats. You can see the rest of the schedule on screen and below the stream. I appreciate everybody who hangs out and chats. It's a lot of fun for me. I hope it is fun for you, and I hope you join me again in the future. Good night.
So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. I say so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together
In the box.
and now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. Goodbye for now, until we meet